Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for October the 8th and the 9th. So how are you going with those messages from Pluto? I had really amazing dreams last night and just was quite extraordinary and just was guidance about the next direction that in terms of like where I want to head with some things, but also it just helped me forgive a lot of situations and I was able to just go, you know what, I can let that go now. So yeah, it was really quite extraordinary dreams. It didn't, it didn't necessarily make a lot of sense at the time. It was completely out there, but I went and visited a whole heap of people from my past, which was fascinating. High Priestess. So intuition, super strong, intuitive messages coming in. Ooh, the Emperor, wow. The Page of Pentacles, here comes the big guns coming in about telling you some messages around the past. Yeah, things that are going to make you happy, releasing you from the past, planting new seeds. This is fantastic. This new seed here, right in the center, the Page of Pentacles, you've got it in your hands or you're receiving intuitive messages around it. Now, you are the person. It's connecting you to your power. So it's also, really interesting because this is like a successful seed they're wanting you to plant here. It can bring in some things that can bring in some harmony with your emotions and your relationships. It's something that could plant a seed for your future happiness or to make you happy longer term kind of energy. So it is, next to the Emperor, it's like there's this guardian energy around it. Like the Emperor goes, yeah, you're going to plant this seed, but I'm going to make this a concrete reality. I'm going to make it successful. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the guy quite literally sitting there contemplating the seed. The Page of Pentacles, there's a seed. They're both pentacles going, right, there's something that I'm wanting to do and develop that might be just a bit of a pivot or a shift or an adjustment in some way that could bring in this growth. And it's been overseen by the Empress and the High Priestess, two very, very strong guide energies around you, or two very, very strong energies wanting to make this successful. So this is really beautiful, this energy, whatever this message is that's coming in around your work, your money, your home, your health. There's something really lovely coming in around this. And so, there's a lot of... it's kind of fascinating. If you think about like the Emperor and the High Priestess are like parents. The Page of Pentacles is like the young thing that wants to be developed. The Six of Cups is around children as well, around your past, your childhood, your roots. And the Ten of Cups is happiness. There's a lot of family energy around it. Not to say that you have to be part of a family, but it can be related to your roots, your ancestral roots. There could be some interesting healing that comes in around the past, which is interesting. But it's about some very successful energies coming by your side, whether it's your own power or whether it's someone around you that's very powerful, or whether this is like a spirit guide of some sort that's saying, right, you've got this opportunity, you've received a message here around what you can bring how you can bring some prosperity or abundance into your world or growth into your world in some way. So it's kind of like, are you listening? Are you listening? Because how you feel about it could actually be really good. So there's a sentimentality that comes in with the Six of Cups. I mean, this is feeling a little bit nostalgic, a trip down memory lane about, even this could be, looking back at times in the past that were good times as well. This could be something that's coming in, when I was happy back then. But then there's this sense that, not all memories are going to be, that bird's so loud, not all memories are going to be super happy memories, but there is a sense of, at the moment, there's a successful seed that the universe wants you to contemplate, kind of looking at it, which is interesting because we are coming up to the full moon in Aries, which is happening on the 9th or the 10th, depending on where you are in the world. So it's interesting, we see this Aries energy coming in with the Emperor, and we are seeing that there is being very, very strongly encouraged to initiate and take action. The Aries energy is about setting a new goal, initiating something and just doing it and putting yourself first. What is it that you need to feel happy and to bring in this growth? So yeah, there's this beautiful with the High Priestess and the Emperor energy getting some very, very highly intuitive messages from this full moon in Aries about planting some very successful seeds. It's something young, like something that perhaps you haven't done before or something that you lack a little bit of experience in, but it's wanting you to get excited, enthusiastic about it. And yeah, I feel like once you kind of the full moons are a culmination energy, but it's really interesting because it's such an Aries energy, it's like start something now, and you'll be happy with the results that you're potentially going to get with it. So, but I do feel like it's interesting energy with this. It feels like it's further down the track because we have that Jupiter in Aries energy around. It's saying plant the seed now, but it can expand later. So it's kind of different energy for a full moon. But yeah, some of you, it may be that you've planted this seed and you're receiving the culmination. You're seeing, okay, I've planted it, I did well with it, and I'm seeing the growth and it's making me really happy. So that could be as well like a sense of applauding your achievements, going, you've done well. You did this, you planted this seed a long time ago and look how far you've come. And so now the Emperor's going, okay, you've done really well with something in your life. You've achieved something. There's been success around. You've achieved this growth in your life. It doesn't mean it hasn't been easy or hard, or it doesn't mean it's been totally an easy ride, but you've got there. You have achieved. If you actually go back and go from where I started and where I am now, it's a very different picture. So the Emperor energy is going, right, you did really well with that. Let's do that again. So listen to the intuition with Pluto and the High Priestess, the moon and the moon in Aries, all happening here at this moment in time. It's like you're getting these messages from the around transformation. And then the Aries energy and the intuition is saying, let's just do this. Okay, let's plant this seed. Let's do it. Let's get started with it. Yeah, so that's the energy for the Aries full moon coming up. And it feels exciting. Like it feels really motivational and feels like you've got support from something, a very strong energy. And so, yeah, it feels, if you want to start anything at this time that you're looking for some kind of material growth or success, this is a perfect time. And you're potentially going to be getting those messages, those intuitive messages from either Pluto or the High Priestess. The message is going to get to you. So fantastic. So that is it. Enjoy the weekend. It could be a very inspired time and motivational time. So look forward to seeing you next week.